So Frank Warren has just announced that the Tyson Fury Oleksandr Usyk fight will happen. Obviously, nothing concrete as yet, but I mean it's a natural. It's a natural. Usyk said that he don't want any other fight. He'll only fight Tyson Fury, and Fury obviously to cap his career if it needed capping. The Usyk fight would be a crowning glory. He'd end up as the undisputed lineal heavyweight champion, and you can't get much higher than that. So that fight will happen, in my opinion. As regards the Joshua fight with Usyk, yeah, Usyk deserved the win. Joshua did better than the first time around, put him under pressure with the body shots, ran him down a bit more aggressive. The ninth was a bit of a pivotal round for Joshua. Some reckon that he might have actually been in front from up to the ninth, and the 10th and 11th and 12th won it for Usyk. But I have to say the scenes after the fight were disgraceful. And Joshua has done well to contain this, how will we put it, dark side of him. You know, the well, we all have one, I suppose, but he did well to contain that for as long as he did, keeping it professional, and in many ways losing too well. The Ruiz reaction was awesome, but I've lost, big deal. And yeah, he was a little bit younger then, and I dare say that he thought that his future was still rosy. He'd come back and he'd fight Ruiz, regain the titles, and then it'd be rosy from there in, but it wasn't quite that way. So this reaction was probably a spillover from him stifling those emotions for so long and having to put a face on, and we all can do, if need be. And it just boiled over, but it just didn't do himself any justice with that. I mean, there's levels, and Usyk handled it so well, and then if that wasn't bad enough, Joshua coming back into the ring was cringeworthy, and I'm sure he looks back and I say, what was I thinking? And yeah, we get it, we all make mistakes, a lot of frustration, a lot of emotion and that, but he won't live it down too easily, and not that. If indeed Fury beats Usyk, and I think he will, and we'll get into that in a minute, I think the Joshua Fury fight might happen. It just might. But getting back to the Usyk Fury, yeah, it's a natural, and I think Fury would win that. Bigger, stronger, you'd imagine, more ring guile, and that's saying a lot because Usyk has a lot of ring intelligence, but Fury, it can spoil. It can also switch it, so for once maybe that two southpaws are in the ring with an heavyweight fight. If he decided to turn southpaw the entire fight, which he probably could do, could Fury, it'd be interesting. I don't think he will, but it'd be interesting. But he's got all the tools. He's got the height, he's got the weight, the reach, which will be one thing that if we saw Joshua run him down and stay on top of him in the ninth, as he did do against Usyk, and hit him with body shots, that might be the way to beat him. You can't stand off of Usyk. He'll just pick you off. He's got the movement, and he's got this obviously awkward southpaw stance. So you need to just rush him. I mean, just rush him and hit him with anything, I suppose. And Joshua did that in the ninth. Fury would, if he did that, the same against Wilder, the second fight, ran out, rushed him. Yeah, I think Fury would win that one. So, yeah, interesting. It's all very interesting, and we'll wait and see. But yeah, credit to Usyk. Coming from light heavy to heavyweight, and you can't say he's dominated, but he's done extremely well, and he's a handful. I think about maybe and I know it was cruiserweight, you know, but you think about in the prime what an Holyfield Usyk fight would have looked like. Um, and just if you remember in his early days of Andrew Holyfield fighting Dwight Kwawe, and that was a real war. So he could, we know he could do it. Great chin, great stamina, two shots from everywhere, but his art was just like a lion beyond many fighters you could state, and you know the Gattis has come to mind, and but yeah, art of a lion, and so a Usyk Holyfield fight, well, that would have been a dream fight, and I'd put Holyfield down as winning that one, but hey, yeah, I digress. So yeah, let's hope the Fury and Usyk fight happens, and it ain't silly money, 500 million, whatever Tyson said. You know, it's not going to be that. It'll be a lot of money. So, yep, watch this space, and we'll see what happens in the future.